In today's episode, we are going through video game tropes that completely frustrate us. Sweet. So I took to Twitter, and a good friend of mine actually sent me this tweet, and I thought it would be very interesting to do an episode about it. And basically, the tweet states, "What is a video game trope that you absolutely hate?" Now, there are tons of responses that we're going to go through. But before we get into that, are there any video game tropes that you hate, Yuri? I said, I got bears.
Not even that. I can't even think of one. I can't even lie.
My main one is escort missions. I hate an escort mission. Like, early Assassin's Creed games had, like, either that or the ones where you meet a new character and they're walking you across and it's hella slow. Hella slow. You try to run and it says, no, go back to mission. You're aborting the mission, go back. Them ones, I hate that. Escort missions where you have to protect, like, whoever you're with. Hate those missions. The ones where, let me see if I can explain this properly. Those missions where you basically have to protect, any mission to protect, but it's like you have like a building.
Any mission to protect.
But you have like a building or like a boat or like a vehicle.
And it has damage.
Yeah, and you can't allow it to get past a certain damage, otherwise you failed the mission. Those ones, despise it. I hate those protective missions. Those are the ones for me that I dislike as well. A common one as well is when you do a cutscene. No, when you do a boss battle, but it forces you to lose. Like in Devil May Cry, I was proper fighting the boss, like thinking, only to realize I was supposed to lose in the game. Why didn't you just make a cutscene?
Man's out here getting arthritis.
Bro, for what reason?
For a cutscene.
For nothing.
To then fight him again. And this time he's got more health.
Gee.
Yeah.
I hate boss battles with stages as well. When you thought you defeated a boss, nah, brother.
They fly away, come back again.
It's the second form. You got a whole other health bar to fight now.
There was a lot of that in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, them boss battles had me on. There was one boss battle with the one with the dual lightsaber.
That's the woman, no?
Yeah. The one when you're on that massive tree, and she just kept on dashing.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times I've done that mission, bro. So many times. But yeah, are there any off the bat that you can remember before I go on Twitter?
You'll probably have to be those same ones, to be fair. Because see me, I'm too impatient, so I'll just go do my own thing. Yeah. And the game would be like, nah, brother. Get back. Go back over there. Because it's like, it's follow this character, but you have set a waypoint. So it's like, let me go there then. Yeah. I'll meet you there. Yeah. Because, my guy, you're literally walking at the pace of literally when you just barely put your thumbstick.
Yeah, when you're tilting just to get the character to walk. Yeah.
Like they're walking at that pace, not even like full analog stick. It's like quarter analog. Yeah, no,
not the one.
It's not the one.
Yeah,
especially when like the walking pace of your character is naturally faster than the walking pace of the character that you're following,
bro.
So you're just naturally gonna overtake them anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read a couple tweets, and we're basically just gonna comment on it. So let's get it.
Long tutorials that you can't skip.
Them ones there, I hate it. I hate it, bro. I can't lie to you.
So forced tutorials. Let me see. Unskippable cutscenes.
Unnecessary travel sequences.
I literally just saw that one.
Unnecessary travel sequences. So literally, GTA is the perfect example. Like, as much as I like driving in GTA,
just skip me.
Don't have me driving from Los Santos, like the bottom, Los Santos customs, like all the way at the bottom of the map, all the way to the Badlands, bro. Yeah, like,
skip me over there, bro.
Gee.
That's why I just go to the military base and then just
steal a jet. Yeah. There you go.
Spend the entire game being an engine of destruction, mayhem, and death. Beat the final boss. I'm not like you. I'm not a murderer.
Screenshot. That's a good one. I like that one. I think somebody even said.
So essentially, you are a murderer because you literally just went on a whole ass.
It's killing spree throughout the game.
Like you literally went on a killing spree throughout the entirety 100%. Of the game.
100%.
Like the story was for you to be a rampant serial killer, but then you're not like the boss.
Of course not.
Fair enough.
Because we're different.
We're built different.
We're built different, bro. That was like even someone said, when you spend the whole game fighting the bad guy throughout the whole game, only for them to turn good, be on your team, and they end up being shit.
Yeah.
Is all that energy you were having in the beginning is gone now that you turn good. That's why you need hate in your life.
Forced stealth sections in games that are not about stealth.
That's an interesting one.
And then someone said, looking at you, Spider-Man.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Forced stealth. Oh, you just brought a flashback. They're Mary Jane missions. In Spider-Man, yeah? Bro. I absolutely, every time they came on, deep sigh of anger. Their Mary Jane missions were dead. Going from quick, fast pace, gadgets, flipping through buildings, everything, to just taking pictures on the camera.
Yep.
I like it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to do it. If I was to take pictures on the camera, at least let me do it hanging down from a web.
Yep. Arbitrary reasons why you can't progress. Sometimes they're never clever with it, but most of the time it feels like this. But basically in Pokemon, where you can't go past an area because something happened.
Bro, do you know how many areas in Pokemon you cannot go through even after you've done the game?
Yep.
And it's just then what's the point? Or you have to or it's like it's like a mystery gift that you have to go to in a special event for in order to get it. And by then it's just I can't get it no more. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that one for me as well. Not feeling that. Oh, do you know what I don't like? Collectible missions where they just scatter the thing across the whole map.
Spider-Man.
But them missions there can miss me. I'm not gonna lie, man. Oh, we
gotta do it if you want the platinum, though.
No, unfortunately I had to. But them missions there. Oh, thank you for speaking with me. Now here's 100 other things on the map that you can now discover all over.
And you're just like, I should have just left you alone.
I should have just said, bro.
Should have minded my business.
Nah, them ones there.
Should have minded my own business.
Mm-hmm.
But here I am collecting collectibles for you. Why? Oh yeah, someone put it exactly how you said it. Fetch quests with no story being the majority of the side missions in an open world game, just so the devs can say it's a long game.
Gee, just adding it for what, bro? Just useless open world, G. That for no reason. It's just there, just to fill up the game, basically. And I feel like that's what quite a lot of games. I feel like the open world game format now needs to change. There needs to be some form of a switch up. Either make the world smaller and hella interactive, because I feel like now just the age of having games that are fully open world and you can do so many things in it and I think it's just empty traversal with a few cities and towns spread across to make the world look a bit bigger, and then if that you have all them 100 fetch quests of 100 gold mines you have to find.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I think the last one that I'm gonna say is the last one that I agree with that I've seen on this is quick time events that don't give you enough time to really react.
That's a good one. I'm trying to think of what game has that though.
The person that tweeted this one said Bayonetta, and then someone else.
Oh my!
And then someone else said Shenmue as well.
Bayonetta is I agree with that one. When I played Bayonetta 1, bro, it was not it. I'm sorry, it was not it, bro. them quick times were nuts. Like as in
0.1 second to press the button.
Just and by then I'm just thinking, wait, what controller? By the time I've got it, I've already been clapped. Like it's nuts.
You did.
A part of me, speaking on Bayonetta, maybe one for me is like extremely difficult requirements in order to unlock other characters or other things. For example, like in Bayonetta, one of my issues that I had was in the first game, in order to play as her sister, you had to basically get every single level on platinum. But to get even a gold or silver, you basically have to get like 0 damage. So it
take 0 damage.
Yeah, it takes 0 damage. Like, it is incredibly hard in order to do all of that just to get one character. And then on top of that, even to get other weapons or certain things, that I get it because it's very much an arcadey type of game where you have to bang it out in order to get it. But I can't lie, man. It's
not the one.
It's not the one. It's not the one. It's actually too much. Like, after I finished the game, I was like, I've got nothing left.
I've got nothing left.
Got nothing left. Any level with water in it.
What does that mean?
Where you have to traverse through water. So, like, for example, easiest example, playing Sonic. Any level you have to. When I was playing Sonic or Metroid Dread, any water level.
Because the water is moving mad slow.
Oh my gosh. And God forbid you mistime your jump and you fall further down than you need to and you have to start that again. I'm not here for it. Any level to do with water, miss me. The only decent water level was Mario 64. And that had the best water soundtrack as well. That soundtrack is...
It's fire.
Flipping cold.
If we can play it, we'll play it.
You know what I'm saying? The copyright will clean us quick, bro. Let's see. I'm going to try to see if I can find... this is a good one. Ultimate weapons that are worse than some other weapons you get earlier. Armor that hides the character's face. Playing a game after a long hiatus and having no idea what the fuck your next objective was. And super patronizing, overbearing, sensory overload, wall of text, BS tutorials. So for one, them tutorials that just be... It's a novel.
Bare text.
Just bare text. By the time I've
press
ended...
X to do this, and then hold X to do this, but circle to then do this, and then triangle to do this, while pressing R1 and L1 and R2, but then obviously press options at the same time to then execute this thing. That one. Yeah.
That one. That one. That ultimate weapon was a big one.
But then don't forget to press down on the D-pad, then up on the D-pad, but then left on the D-pad, and then X again, and then hold X, but then... And then after that, you have to read the next paragraph, and it's like, but don't do any of that because you got to press circle to do this first, and then triangle. But first, you have to activate it with R1 and L1.
And that's after you put your control into rest mode.
Yep.
There you go. But the last one I'll leave on is ultimate weapons in games that end up being worse than the weapon you had before.
Some exotics in Destiny 2.
Dog.
Literally.
Dog. Like when I remember playing Kingdom Hearts, and I remember one weapon I unlocked, one keyblade I unlocked. I was like, bro, I was better off just having the keyblade I had before.
Yep.
But aesthetically, it looks sexy. But it's not as good as you had before.
Some things are
Final Fantasy 15 is a big culprit of that as well.
Some things are just for aesthetics.
Aesthetics, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that. There's so many that we could go through. So many that we could go through. But let us know what video game trope frustrates you, which one drives you up the wall that you don't like, because there's a couple. Them protective missions give me PTSD. I can't lie to you, bro. Every time that bar on that thing goes red, I must
protect.
Gee, so yeah, that's pretty much been it. I've been Archie.
I've been Yuri.
Stay safe.
Stay escorting.
There you go.